So sustainability. I'll just start briefly. I want to try 30 minutes. So I'm done by 10:30 there. Oh no, 10:15. So what do you think is sustainability? What does it mean? Yes. Sustainability.
So now it is not going to be with this future what it was.
What's sustainability? To prolong something. Thank you very much. About preservation and conservation. Prolong, preserve, conserve, and how else? Sustainability. To maintain. Thank you. To conserve. Any more? To sustain. To sustain. So when we talk about sustainability, referring to the SDGs, we talk about three main things: the economy, the society, and the environment. And when we talk about all these things, we want to ensure that while we make use of any of these things related to either the economy, the society, or the environment, we ensure that we think about tomorrow. Down. Okay. So sustainability is the development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So if you need 15 years to survive today, sustainability is saying spend 15 years. But your question should also be, will the generation coming after me be able to spend 15 years if they need 15 years to survive? So when you do things, do you think about the future? Do you think about the generation after you? So we know we have needs as a generation. We know we have economic needs, societal needs, we have environmental needs. But while we are able to enjoy what the environment is providing, what the society is providing, what the economy is providing, do you also think about the future? So sustainability is saying, yes, think about today, enjoy the needs, not the wants of today, but then also think that there's a future after you that also needs stuff. For instance, your father is supposed to spend his money knowing fully well that he has children that will come after him, that will also have needs. So what if your father now says, I don't want to save towards pension, I just want to enjoy? It means that as children, we are going to suffer. No matter how much you want to say, I can do it on my own, you will do it on your own, you will get to that point. But at the beginning, you will definitely struggle. So think about children that have trust funds. The parents are planning for the future. You know that no matter how much they're struggling compared to we where they've done off with wooden spoon, you know that the struggle is a lot different. So sustainability is conserving, sustaining as much as possible. And it's actually an idea that's interconnected with three pillars: environment, economy. So imagine these pillars as interlocking circle. The health of each pillar affects the health of the others. So if the environment is affected, the economy is affected. If the economy is affected, the society is affected. So this is what it says: a strong environment provides the resources needed for a healthy economy. So for instance, the gold, the petroleum, the fish, and a lot of other things we get from the environment, they provide and sustain our economy. Do you understand? Yes. The moment you hear the petroleum is affected, you know that every other thing is affected. So mental health issues in the farm, we are feeling it now. The economy is suffering. Ginger had issue with the farm last year. We are feeling it now. The economy is suffering. So the environment provides for the economy, and the economy provides for the society. What is now the connection between the economy and the society? Because of how expensive foodstuffs are, because of how expensive the cost of living is, people are doing more dangerous things in order to survive. People are even eating more hazardous things in order to survive. You know now that there are replacements for tomato to make stew. We don't know how healthy those stores are. Not as we try to say, we don't know how the effect. We don't care at this point because I know if you afford tomato, I have to eat. So you see that the environment affects the economy affects the society. And when people get broke, no money and stuff like that, things are necessary. That is where you hear people are going to mine gold illegally, people and die, or petroleum tank fell off and people are going to pack petroleum, stuff like that, because the environment has been affected, the economy has been affected, obviously the society will also be affected. Okay, let's talk about the environment as a foundation of sustainability. Healthy ecosystem provides us with critical services that sustain life. These services include clean water, food production, climate regulation, flood control, pollution, and many more. Sustainable practices focus on using these resources responsibly without harming the environment or depleting them for future generations. The environment provides us good water. The environment provides us food, climate regulation, and a lot of other things. If we have a sustainable environment, it means while we enjoy the provisions the environment provides us today, we are thinking about tomorrow. For instance, people go to the water bodies and there's what we call overfishing. So let's say a river can provide just 200 fishes, and somebody goes to fish 150 fish today. What happens tomorrow? Just 50 fishes are remaining. By the time another person goes to fish all of those fishes, what happens to the water body? Unavailable. And you know the way that God created our environment is very interesting. We feed in, we breathe in, we breathe in, we breathe out. What do plants breathe in? What do they breathe out? So I don't know if you understand the math. The more plants you reduce, the less oxygen you have. So the more you damage the environment, the more life itself is damaged. So over the years, activities we carry out today affect tomorrow. If 50 trees were here today, it means more oxygen, yeah? By the time it's 20 trees tomorrow, less oxygen. By the time it's the way it goes down, and maybe that is why we have more sicknesses, cancer. Most ladies now walk around with hormonal disorder. I don't even know that. Most ladies, they don't know it, but they walk around with hormonal disorder. And then the question now boils down to what is causing all of these things? Is it the food we eat? The water we take in? But because there has been a problem from the environment, it is affecting life now. I was discussing with a friend, and she was telling me, I feel that maybe the fertilizers we eat is affecting our health as women. And we were trying to make it make sense. Because you see a lady start struggling, and she doesn't even know what is happening. Later on, she finds out that hormonal disorder, different types of hormonal disorder, like very different types of hormonal disorder. And then you don't know what is causing it. But if the environment gets affected, of course, the society also gets affected. Just doesn't go to examples. Okay, the economy. The economy is the engine that drives our society. Actually, we work with money, production, services, supply, demand, and stuff like that. In order to survive as an environment, as a society, we have to consume goods and services and somehow provide all of these things. So the economic pillar of sustainability focuses on ensuring a strong economy that operates within the limits of the environment. Within the limits of the environment, we must don't overstretch the environment. The environment has a limit. Do not go further than it should, than you should. For instance, we have people falling trees in order to provide money maybe for family or something. But these trees are also important. What is the importance of the tree, of trees? Oxygen, avoid flood, windbreak, erosion, stuff like that. Stability of the soil. So you see that the more harm we do to this environment, the more it affects the economy, it also affects the environment and society as a whole. So a sustainable economy avoids practices that deplete resources or harm the environment. For example, consider overfishing. I spoke about overfishing. While catching large quantities of fish may seem profitable in the short term, if you catch large fish, you will sell, make money. So in the short term, you have made money. It can lead to the collapse of fish populations. I am not into farming a lot, but we also should know that these species in the water bodies, they also provide important nutrients even in the water, even to the environment. So the more you take them off, the more the environment keeps going down. And that is why we have animals going extinct now. Because people are hunting even what they should not hunt. People are killing and eating even things they should not eat. But also we have to think about the fact that because the economy is not stable, people are doing more harm to the environment in order to provide something for the family. So we know that it can have consequences on the fishing industry, consumers, and the entire marine ecosystem. The social pillar of sustainability focuses on creating a just and equitable society. When we talk about the social pillar in Nigeria, I get scared because I can't even think, how is this possible? How do we create a just and equitable society? This means ensuring everyone has access to basic needs like food, water, and shelter. How do you ensure in those countries that people have basic needs? Because basic needs is becoming a lot in this country. Like, how is food, water, and shelter becoming our problem? You look around, you find out that the society is not balanced. It is not balanced at all. Somebody is throwing away food. Somebody has not eaten food in weeks. So the social pillar ensures that we create a society with equal opportunities for all. Do you think we have that society? A society with equal opportunity. As long as you write JAM and you pass, you have admission. Do you think that's the way it works in Nigeria? Somebody said yes. He just got his face to that book, those books. Do you think we have a balanced country where opportunities are equal? As long as you write JAM and pass, you have admission. You write JAM and pass cut-off points, meet every requirement, and you still don't have somebody, you most likely won't get admission. Or even if you get admission, you don't get the course you want. So you have to know somebody that knows somebody. So you see that, not all the time, but how many of us are reading the courses we applied in school to study? Raise your hand over your head. Okay, that's a good number. Good on. The people that their hands are not up, what happened? Life happened. What does apply for medicine and agriculture? What is the school system? Oh, I'm applying for medicine, you're giving me botany, mechanical science. That's the way, that's just it, that's the system. Is there anything like herbal education? Stuff like that. So we do not have equal opportunities. And societies with high levels of inequality and injustice are less stable and more likely to experience conflict. Societies with inequality and injustice. Look at what is happening in Kenya. Injustice because conflict. When I was reading that this is their president now, I was saying that the people have spoken. He's not going to sign the bill, the budget that we're giving. I think this morning, I said, after how many lives have gone? After, did we need to get to this point before you agree that I want to do this? People have to protest. People have to lose their lives before you're now, okay, what you ask for is what I'll give you. The same thing with the whole Labour Party presidential, Labour Party government thing that is happening. Because there is injustice and inequality. Because when Labour Party seeks to calculate how much is the senator collecting, how much is the president collecting, how much is one job allowance, they get in. It's annoying because we are still in the same country. Where a basket of tomato is 10, 15K, and you are collecting 10,000 naira, collecting 50,000, collecting 50,000 naira salary. Somebody is collecting millions and is telling you to sacrifice. Inequality and injustice. And because of inequality and injustice, of course, we are going to experience conflicts. Because of the same inequality and injustice that makes us have leaders that we don't know who voted. Because, to be honest, no political party on your own, you voted to. Because you go to rooms and ask who voted this person. We don't know the person. Do you understand? So because of inequality and injustice, our society is suffering. Recently, there was a crazy theft of people's phones